Okay guys, welcome back to another build video. Obviously, from the title, thumbnail, it is another Valentine's Day themed build. And I think this one might not be posted on Valentine's Day, it'll probably be the day after, and for that I apologize. I didn't get the chance to really put them out when I wanted to. I actually made them at least a month in advance. I made them end of January, and they were really simplistic. Like I said in the last video, they were just smaller builds. I'm trying to challenge myself to not get super crazy with smaller builds. I always do these big, extravagant builds on 50 by 50s, 64 by 64s. They're always so big. I do a lot of 40 by 30s too, but again, it's another big lot. I don't really do too many small lots. And I guess it's a challenge for me because I like to put almost every single thing you can have that the game offers inside one lot. Like, I don't want them to have to go anywhere for anything, and that is sad. But I guess it's just my build style. Crazy and hectic, just like I am. And if you haven't figured that out already, I feel sorry for you. Newsflash, I am hectic and crazy. But it seems like you guys also don't really mind me doing the voiceovers for these videos for my builds. So nobody's said, hey, your voice is fucking horrible, please don't do that. Or, hey, you don't know what to do, or you can't do it right. You know, people have been really supportive, and nobody's really said anything about my voiceovers, but saying nothing is support to me, let's be honest. I mean, I would love your feedback, but please be kind. I have emotions. I could be emotional. But aside from my emotions and everything that involves me being crazy, this build actually really didn't take me that long. I think it was a little over 24 hours when you combine all the time that I sat to just kind of put it together. In my mind, I wanted to make a very small, cramped space. And in your mind, you hear me say that and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who the hell wants a big lot with, you know, a small cramped space on it? Well, when you're in love sometimes, you know, when you've been together for some time, it feels like being in a small cramped space. And, you know, that really sounds fucked up to say on, or the day after Valentine's Day when it's supposed to be all about love. But I thought it was really cute. I decorated it with, I want to say, a love theme, but I think I more or less just did a small beach house for two that's really, really super small. You know, spend a lot of time together, quality time. There's not a lot of electronics and stuff like that. It actually killed me not to put those on this lot, but I didn't put any computers. I didn't put a lot of electronics. There's one TV. There's a small, super small kitchen, which also killed me. I don't know if you guys seen any of my other builds, but I always go crazy on the kitchen and the living room, pretty much everywhere. But it was really super challenging to try and not put too much on this build. Not really just because of not having the space to do it, but just I was trying to keep it more like a love day rental, to where you're going to spend time together, not to ignore each other. So I think I did a really good job with that. It didn't really come out, you know, the way I imagined it in my head when I was, you know, like, hey, I should build this. And I had the whole idea in my brain, and it just didn't come out the way I wanted it to. But I still think it really turned out really nice. I managed to make a very, very decorative green bath area in the bedroom, and I know some of you might be like, why would you want to have a bathtub with no coverage? Well, I mean, let alone in the bedroom. Like, I mean, it's literally right it's right in the bedroom with the bed and the small TV on the wall. But I thought it looked cool. I have seen somebody do it in the past for another build that I had downloaded. I'm drawing a blank on the name. It was so long ago, and for that I apologize. I didn't really do it as beautiful as they did. Mine was like half-ass just because of the lack of space. But I wanted to try and add it in as a setting, a romantic appeal, laying out your Sims lover or soulmate or significant other, however you want to call them, whatever you want to call them, laying on the bed, watching TV, and you draw a bath, and you can talk to each other on, you know, opposite sides of the wall. There's greenery, there's water flowing. I thought it was a vibe, and I would enjoy that. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but I would enjoy somebody to talk to me on the other side of the wall while I'm taking a nice bath, looking out the window at nothing but ocean and beach, big gaps with nobody in sight. I would really enjoy that. But, you know, each to their own. And just because I enjoy it doesn't mean somebody else is going to enjoy that shit. But in case you do, and in case that's something you want for your Sims, I built you just that. Pat on the back to me. Yes. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people did really, really beautiful Valentine's Day builds, and I have yet to check them out, which I should probably do. I mean, it is Valentine's Day that I'm giving this audio. So happy Valentine's Day, by the way. I'm doing this on Valentine's Day for you guys and me because I wanted to. So, you know, love for everybody. But it looks like I'm currently working on the kitchen. It was so challenging not to put a bunch of counters and stuff and junk in there. I always do that, and it's actually like a joy of mine. I like cluttering the kitchen spaces and the home spaces, and with this it was just so hard. There was no space. Like, I mean, look at this, guys. I should do like a small lot challenge where I try to build a really tiny home, like a functional, cluttered, tiny home. I really think that would be like a super challenge for me, because this was ridiculous. Although I think I pulled it off. I think it looks pretty, you know, cozy. I'm not winning any awards for it or anything, but I think it looks nice in my personal opinion. And like I said, to each is to their own. I decorated it. It was a challenge, and I think it's beautiful for what it is. I hope you guys really enjoy the build. I hope you download it and it works properly for you and your Sims. Like I said, it's a little chaotic, it's crazy, but I think that's what I like about it. A lot of my builds are so formal and so done with purpose and shape, and this was just such a hectic shape and such a small lot, and most of the lot is used for looks, appeal. There's more outside objects and more water to the lot than there is actual lot to build on, and I could have extended the house further into the water, but I wanted it to be a romantic scenery. The dock at the end with the little dinner setup for two, the violin, the outlook over the water, the fish. It looks really pretty when it's nice and dark, and you can set off the fireworks and stuff like that, like I did in the tour at the end of the video. And something else for you guys, if you ever don't want to like listen to my voiceover or watch me do the builds or whatever, feel free to just skip forward to the end of the build, like the end of the video, so you can watch the tour. I always do like a nice little montage, little machinima, if you will, of either a couple or a group of Sims. I always try to like give a tour of the lot and play through and kind of show you that everything works and give you the overall tour of the lot. When you watch it when it's being built, it's different than when it's all said and done and you actually play on the lot and you get the different lighting for the different times of day and the different weather, and it always looks different when you actually play with the lot itself. So it's kind of nice. I try to do a little bit of day and night in each of my tours so you can kind of see both, but sometimes it's just not possible, so for that I apologize. But if you do download the lot and use it yourself, you'll be able to see it in action. But okay guys, that's all I have for my voiceover. I'm trying to make my voiceover short so you don't have to listen to me ramble the whole fucking time about, you know, the build and the process and all this shit that has nothing to do with the build. But the audio is kicked over, guys. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, that's okay. If you don't want to miss any of my content coming out in the future, you gotta hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. I like doing this. It's fun. I like the feedback. I like the community. and just overall support that I get with this. I really like it, and I appreciate you guys for it. So have a nice one. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Evelyn. Sturmjasa. Zwick.
Zafis Muchi Pichi? Benjip? Wabarani Charib? Zabris Kathara?
Ganashuna. Tharb Fenif. Yadrazolaba.
Brisham Wafitub? Frita? Brihe Ganib Bainil? Nilsy?
Waga Fruge.
Warba Quest?
Sarpava Yonis. Una Burr. Winu. Binkura. Oh, in a bosh. Fina.
Hana Dens.
Oh, Zarbs. Yumba Sturm.
Oh, Koo Peppa.
Oh, Wadisa. Benarla. Yasanar Bibid.
Mala.
Oh, in a bosh.
Goodness me.
Oh.
Mwah.
Huh?
Ooh.
Yum! Ooh. Doba Harfin. Huh?